Adobe Radio. The future of alternative.
And welcome to the United States of America.
Global woman, radioactive sites, imperialistic wrongs, and animal rights news.
Adobe Radio.
It's news to us.
Yeah, you heard the thing. We're live.
We're live.
It's Adobe Radio. It's news to us. Week of June 29th, 2026. Eddie and Jason here with the top headlines of the week. Also, we have a guest that's going to have an exclusive on the show, Jason.
Ooh, love exclusives.
An up-and-coming indie act called Silverdeer.
Love it.
Silverdeer.
Yeah.
They're produced by our friend Casey Lagos, who, remember, we had Casey on a month ago or so, and he was that producer.
Yeah, I don't even know if it was a month ago. It was a few weeks ago, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, our friend Casey, he is their producer.
Awesome. Love it.
He reached out and he said, well, are you interested in talking to one of my artists that I really love? And I checked them out, and they sound awesome. So we'll talk to Silverdeer here live on Adobe Radio. And like I said, they have an exclusive that they're going to be announcing with us.
Ooh.
Right here on the show.
It's news to us bump, huh?
Yes. Yeah. We saw the new Jackass movie over the weekend before we get into the top headlines.
Yeah, we celebrated your birthday.
Yeah, that was fun. Thank you to you and comedian Kyle Novak and your wife. And you guys...
well, thank you for having a birthday. And giving us a reason to hang out.
Absolutely. I'll have to do it again sometime.
Yeah, have another birthday.
Your birthday's next.
My birthday is not next.
It's coming up.
Nah, it's fine.
Less than a month. The countdown begins. America's counting down. Nobody cares about America's 250th birthday, but they care about your 25th birthday coming up.
Hell yeah.
Everybody's very excited about that.
Yeah, you better have a drink for me.
Yeah. Well, should we just jump right in? Let's see what's happening. Top stories.
Oh my God, there's so much happening, but yeah, let's jump in. We don't.
Okay.
It's news to us. News Roundup. Yeehaw!
Whoops! I didn't mean to cut you off there with the production.
You cut me off, you son of a bitch.
I hit the button and it just
inopportune time.
Sorry about that. What were you saying?
What a dick. Nothing.
Well,
let's get to the news.
Yeah, 4th of July is coming up on. What is Saturday. And America's turning 250, but nobody gives a shit because Americans, according to a new poll, are not very excited about celebrating Independence Day this year because they're not happy about where the country's headed and what's going on. So people are not feeling very patriotic. Only 20% of Americans are going to be celebrating. That's crazy. That can't be right.
That can't be right. And I would actually challenge it. I have a new view on where we are in America.
Yes. Does it have anything to do with the Democratic Social Party?
No.
Okay. Because that's giving me hope. We can talk about that. Like Mom Donnie and what he's up to.
Mom Donnie, yeah, he's yeah. But I guess it's a broader like what we're going through. Like, yes, it's scary. This is like the threat to democracy is so big, right? It's the greatest threat we've ever seen. And I don't know. I'm hopeful because, all the shit that DJT is trying to do, like a lot of it is being blocked by the, checks and balances like they're holding.
Yeah.
Even like the attack on democracy is he continues and continues to attack. And we're still here and we're still standing and it's still holding up. So I think that gives me hope.
The big stress test is the midterms. And also don't forget to vote in the primary as well. Our primary here in Denver is going on right now. I dropped off my ballot today.
Same. I dropped off the wife and I's ballot this morning.
Good. Yeah. But anyways, the 250th birthday of America. And DJT decided to throw the Great American State Fair in Washington, D.C. Did you hear about this?
Oh, I've heard about it.
Yeah, and we're looking at...
Tens of people are showing up.
Tens of people. We're looking at pictures of it now.
Tens of people are
empty
there.
fields and like, I don't know, just a couple dozen people walking around. Like literally nobody's shown up to this thing, and it's just really sad and pathetic.
I did hear the Ferris wheel broke.
The Ferris wheel broke at this at the state fair.
Yeah.
On top of that, I don't know if you heard this crazy story, but there was this MAGA dude dressed up like Uncle Sam, and he was arrested. Did you hear about this?
No, I did not hear about this.
Here, let's just play this video. We'll let this.
American State Fair was today, and it sure was eventful. Starting off strong, a MAGA influencer dressed as Uncle Sam was arrested for performing indecent acts while female acrobats were on stage. And
yes, so this guy was fondling himself, dressed as Uncle Sam at the Great American State Fair, and he was arrested while live streaming, mind you.
Oh, my God.
And guess who one of his viewers on his live stream was? You'll never
Please
get.
tell me it was DJT or Stephen Miller.
It was his own mother.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're checking off a lot of boxes here.
Damn.
Yeah.
And Caroline Levitt accidentally posted this picture on social media, which shows how few people really showed up.
Yeah.
There's like 6 people in the background. And then the booth for North Carolina tried adding a Confederate flag to their display and were immediately directed to take it down.
Yeah. So anyways, complete disaster. You got masturbating Uncle Sam. You have tens of people. No one showed up.
Flags
to this thing.
trying to be flown.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah, it's not a festival I would like to go to. I'll tell you that.
You know, had we had literally any other president, I think it would actually be a cool festival. It's a good idea for a festival, but I don't think anybody cares.
I mean,
now.
250th, like...
There's a lot to celebrate, you know?
Right.
We have a lot of great states. We have a lot of interesting culture happening in the United States, and it really would be nice to celebrate that in a real way, but maybe during
melting pot
the 300th.
America.
Yeah.
Right? Like, yeah. They're not celebrating that, and I think that's something to celebrate.
Yeah.
It's a real shame. I did see that they had like a hibachi grill at the state fair in DC. And
what?
Yeah, like a hibachi grill. Like the sign was like, here's a hibachi grill.
Okay.
And like the food that they had for the hibachi grill was like hot dog with chips.
So they had a hibachi out there and they're making hot dogs?
No, they didn't have a hibachi. They just said it was hibachi.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there was nothing there. No hibachi.
They don't even know what a hibachi is.
No, they just wanted the, that sounds good. Let's
call it a
that.
hibachi.
That sounds good.
What a disaster.
Yeah. That's a real shame, though, man.
Yeah. 38% of Americans do not believe the U.S. will exist in another 250 years from now.
I mean,
do you? Do you think we'll...
Do I believe that America will be here in 250 years?
Yeah.
I do.
You do? Okay, you're an
I do,
optimist.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Midterms.
Will the world be here in 250 years? That's different.
Yeah, that is a completely different and valid question to be asking.
Yeah, if the world is here, I think America's here.
The Democratic Social Party, or the DSA, rather. DSA. Have you heard of the DSA? Democratic Social Americans. I think that's what it stands for. Anyways, this is what Mom Donnie is involved in. So... And the DSA and AOC and Bernie. So they're kind of like creating their own offshoot of the left, of the Democratic establishment. They're basically breaking off from the corporate Dems.
The radical left?
Well, I mean, that's what the Republicans are saying, is that they're radical. They're radical because they are all about socialist policies that help people. And,
oh my God, heaven forbid we help people.
I know. And as Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, he was giving a speech and he was talking about the DSA and all of their ideas that they have on their platform. And he was trying to make it sound really scary. But this video is going viral because everything that Mike Johnson was saying just sounded great. I don't know if you've seen
I haven't seen this, and I want to see it.
Here we go.
The insurgent left is taking over. Now, listen, I don't know if you've seen this, and if anybody shared it from the podium, and if they have, forgive me for repeating it. But the DSA, the Democrat Socialists of America, it sounds so innocuous, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Don't say that. This is their platform. Listen, this is actually quotes from their platform that they published, I think, about a day or two ago. You can find this on the internet. Okay, here's just a sample of what they're about. They put this on paper. They're saying the quiet things out loud. Abolish the Electoral College, replace the two-party system with a multi-party democracy. Expand the House of Representatives. Implement proportional representation and ranked choice voting in all elections.
I like his sarcastic tone.
Dude,
all this
fuck
sounds,
you, man.
all this sounds
great.
All this sounds amazing so far.
Fucking douchebag.
Establish public ownership of the largest corporations and essential industries to ensure democratic control and accountability to the people. Abolish
accountability to the people.
Oh, we don't like big government unless we're trying to micromanage all of our constituents.
Mm-hmm.
We don't like big government and corporations.
Right.
People. Abolish ICE and grant amnesty for all.
Ooh.
End sanctions on Cuba, Venezuela, and Iran. Free Palestine. Quote, for a free Palestine with Jerusalem as its capital. End all military and economic aid to Israel. Prosecute U.S. and Israeli leaders responsible for the genocide in Gaza.
That would be him, right? Possibly. I don't know. Maybe there's a case for that.
BB.
Yeah.
Abolish the carceral state. Quote, redirect police and prison funding to public services as steps towards abolishing the carceral forces of the capitalist state. Y'all, it goes on and on and on. Defund the Department of War, replace the president and the Supreme Court with an executive and judiciary chosen and subordinate to Congress, which they're
okay. I see no problem in any single one of these.
I don't know. I would like to know more about what he just said about the president and the judiciary answering to Congress. I think.
Wait, let's back that up. Hang on.
Yeah, can we back that up?
An executive and judiciary chosen and subordinate to Congress.
An executive, and so basically, I think he's.
I don't know. I selected. I don't know. Well, I want to know more details on that because I don't know if that's true.
I think basically what the DSA is saying is that the executive is way too powerful, and it's just about strengthening the checks and balances.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
I think that's all it is. So,
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so Mike Johnson is, I mean, he sounds ridiculous.
Ooh, look at how terrible this would be.
Ooh,
that all sounds great.
I know.
Universal health care for everyone. I can't believe it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God.
That guy's such a douchebag.
Yeah, sorry.
I really don't like that guy.
No.
Yeah. So, Zohran Mamdani, mayor of New York, he is not only a Democratic Socialist mayor, but he's now a political kingmaker. I don't know if you saw in New York just had their primaries, but 3 House candidates backed by Mamdani won.
Oh, good.
Including 2 self-described Democratic Socialists. And there are more. In the primary for Colorado that is happening tomorrow, there's a Democratic Socialist candidate as well. And for Senate to take over District 1. But this is scaring the establishment. And you know, what I like to see is both sides being afraid of this, because the DSA, they're all about putting power back into the hands of the people and making government actually work for the people, not corporations. That's basically their main goal. Yeah. And both sides are scared.
Good.
Yeah. And this is where people want to say, like, oh, both sides are the same. Yeah, maybe in some regard, in the fact that they're not working for the people as much as they should.
One side's worse than the other, though.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
right?
That's hands. Yeah, definitely.
But the amount of influence corporations and the ultra rich have on our politicians is sickening, Eddie.
I know. And if you're going to be one of these people that's like, oh, both sides are evil, well, then here you go. Vote for the DSA.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your solution. This is a movement that actually is gaining some steam and has credibility and is gaining a lot of power. So,
I mean, I think a lot of people, like they're speaking to a lot of people like us, I would say, that are frustrated with, the politics and government that we've had in the last 20 years.
Yep. A couple of Supreme Court decisions. There's a good one and a bad one. You want the good one or the bad one first?
Let's go bad.
Bad. Okay. The Supreme Court gave DJT and the executive the go ahead to fire anyone that's in charge of an independent agency. So this is overturning a 1935 precedent that had limited presidents for removing leaders of independent agencies just because they felt like it. So basically, for example, the head of the FCC is a Democrat, and a DJT and this individual don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. So now this Supreme Court ruling gives DJT the chance to fire the FCC head whenever he wants.
FTC.
Well, that too. FTC and FCC both. Actually, both.
Oh, really? I thought the person running the FCC was his holdover from his previous administration.
No.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but here's a little bit more on that. Go ahead. This is from Vox.
President in at least 3 generations.
Let me back it up.
The Supreme Court just made Donald Trump the most powerful president in at least 3 generations. Back in 1935, the court ruled that Congress could create independent federal agencies. These are like other agencies in that their leaders are nominated by the president and confirmed by the Senate, but they're unlike regular agencies because their leaders can only be fired for cause and not because the president disagrees with them. Congress created these independent agencies for 2 different reasons. One is to make sure that the experts that run the agencies can make technocratic decisions without interference from political officials. And the other is to protect politically sensitive areas like elections or public broadcast, where we don't want partisanship to be influencing what the agency decides. The 6 Republican justices just eliminated Congress's, or at least almost all of Congress's power to create these federal agencies.
So there you go. Little thank you to our friends at Vox for that reporting.
Yeah.
So there's the bad. There's a bad one. You want to go ahead? Did you have something?
The Federal Reserve is not included in that judgment. So
interesting.
At least for now. But who knows what will happen?
Right.
Right.
Well, here's a good ruling, and you still shouldn't be complacent after hearing this. But the Supreme Court just gave voting rights advocates a rare win in a 5-4 decision. The court ruled that states can keep counting mail ballots that arrive after Election Day. Remember, this was on the table. We're going to throw ballots away that don't get here on time, even if they're postmarked before the election.
Yeah.
So, but now the Supreme Court is saying as long as these mail-in ballots were cast or postmarked by Election Day, they can still be counted and are valid. So that's a win.
I mean, that is a big win.
That's a big one. But the Postmaster General has said that he's not going to be abiding by this, by the way. So make sure you vote early.
Vote early if you're mailing in.
And drop it off in person, because like if you live in a state that does the mail-in ballot, they have drop boxes too. Just, if you have the ability, drive it on over, put it in the box.
And make sure you're registered to vote. Midterms are coming up, 5 months from now, 4 months from now. A lot of states require that you're registered 30 or 60 days before Election Day in a lot of states. And that's a form of voter suppression. So be sure you're registered now.
Check your status.
Yeah, because not all states allow you to register. We're fortunate here in Colorado. We could register the day of.
That's right.
But not all states are like that. So.
I know. Okay, we have to take a quick 2-minute break, Jason. Then we'll come back and talk to Silverdeer right here live on Adobe Radio. Hang on.
It's news to us with Eddie and Jason.
All right, Jason, back live on Adobe Radio, and today we're joined by a very special guest, Silverdeer. This is a Los Angeles duo, Nika, excuse me. Nico is the name of a dog that Jason used to have, actually. Sorry, Nika. Rest in peace, Nico. Sorry, Nika. Nika and Halsey, they first built a following under the name Saturn 17, and then reintroduced themselves with a heavier, more immersive sound rooted in 90s alternative, shoegaze textures, but we won't call it shoegaze. We'll tell you more about that later. Also, a dream pop atmosphere. And their early indie pop single, Could This Be Love, became a streaming breakout, Jason.
Ooh.
Yes, and now Nika and Halsey are here live. What's going on?
Hello, guys. How are you guys?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
Where are you?
We're in LA.
Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles. Where in Los Angeles?
West Hollywood.
Ah, very nice. Very nice.
Where are you guys?
We're both in Denver. We have studios in Santa Monica, though.
Oh, cool.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so we're in LA quite a bit. So thank you for joining. Also, so you guys have a bit of an exclusive for us later.
We do.
Yes, we do.
Ooh.
Okay, so we're excited for that. So that's just a little tease. At the end, we'll give that exclusive. So let's dive in, like how you guys both of you met at DePaul University, and I guess Nika, you were looking for a singer. Halsey, you were an acting major. How did you guys eventually come together?
You want to start the story?
I'll start the story. We had like a mutual friend, and it turned out that we both lived like across the hall from each other. So like on my first day that I was there, you had been there for a while.
Mm-hmm. Like a week.
Yeah, like a week.
Yeah.
Felt like a while
Yeah.
then. And I like went across and like met you. You were in like your boxers watching Love Island, and I was
Of
like,
course.
this girl's cool.
Of course.
Yeah. And then we weren't like friends immediately. It wasn't until like some like times I like came over and
Mhm.
I found out you were in a band, and then we started jamming, and then you want to pick up from here?
Yeah, so when I started, the previous name we went under was Saturn 17, and that was the more like indie bedroom pop stuff. I started that in high school when I was 17. And I originally was me and another person at the time, my friend at the time, but then we parted ways during COVID, and all throughout COVID, I was like producing, making all these songs by myself, but I don't sing. So I was like, I can't release music. I need to find a singer. Let me go to music school, meet another person, a musician, met an actor instead. And I was like, okay, perfect. And basically I was jamming on the guitar, and then I asked Halsey, I was like, do you sing? And you were like, not really. I did choir. Like, you're very humble. And I was like, oh, do you want to like sing while I play guitar? And then you did. And obviously Halsey has like amazing voice. And I was like, oh my God, this is what I've been looking for, but I didn't want to scare you off. So we just like hung out, we jammed.
It was like 1 month.
It was like a month of like trial and error, like just for feeling it out. And then during like, I think it was winter break, you started learning how to play guitar. I started teaching you. And then we came back to DePaul in January. And then I was like, do you want to sing on this song?
And I was like, yeah. I felt like it was such a cool opportunity. So
and then
we made a bunch of songs under that old name, and then we had last year we rebranded to Silverdeer, and we're super excited about it.
Yes.
Oh, well, cool. Yeah, thank you for that little crash course in your history. So, Halsey, you were studying to be an acting major, but you have this beautiful voice. When did you discover you could sing?
Well, I kind of thought that I couldn't sing for a bit. Just like I felt like, again, I was like acting a lot, so I felt like I didn't have like a very like good voice for theater and stuff like that. I know, and that's when that was part of the thing. Like once I started writing songs and stuff, being more comfortable with some of the more like imperfections in my voice. Like I have like a bit of like a flip to my voice
which makes it awesome.
And
you're like,
yeah. And that was like cool thing with the sound. Like I've started like doing a little bit more like 90s, like Cranberries, yodely type things since the rebrand. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Can we hear a little bit of Could This Be Love? You mind if I play just a little bit of it?
Oh my God, go for it.
Okay. And Halsey, are you singing on this one or no?
No, I'm not.
You're not. Okay. So this is pre-Halsey.
The lyric video.
She looks at the ground, she laughs to herself and puts her head down. She looks at me strange and pushes me away. But then the next day, what game will she play?
Oops. It just cut out on us. But there we go. A little bit of that song.
Imagine 2019.
2019.
Like in pop, indie rock.
There we
Okay.
go. Not even in
like, yeah.
Yes, I liked it. It's cool. And that one, got a little bit of an audience. And then, so why exactly did you rebrand from Saturn 17 to Silverdeer? Is it because the project had kind of grown? Now you have Halsey involved, Nika?
Yeah,
is that kind of what happened?
I think for a while, even when Halsey was in the band, like we were going under Saturn 17 for two years. And I think it reached a point where I brought it up to you. I was like, what would you think about doing a rebrand? Because we hit kind of a wall creatively. And I feel like we kept trying to make these songs that we thought people would like, which is like the worst thing. Yeah. Like worst mindset to have
like
when you're making a song. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know. I think we were just really lost and trying to figure out like what our sound is. And just, I couldn't, and this might sound so silly, but for me, like I kept trying to envision like Saturn 17 playing like Coachella or like festivals, and I couldn't see it. Oh. And I was like, I think we need a rebrand. And
I was
like,
oh my God,
so excited.
I've been thinking about this, but I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think, and then I felt like there was such a weight lifted off my shoulders once you agreed with me. Yeah. And then we spent like 6 months on our notes, like a shared notes app, trying to figure out what the name is. And we it was crazy. But then we landed on Silverdeer like really randomly. I think it was like deer kept coming up.
Yeah, and silver.
And like, silver. And but we tried like different combinations. Yeah. Didn't mean anything. And then one day I was, what about Silverdeer? And Halsey said it reminded you of Harry Potter.
And then it took a day and I was like, okay,
and I was like, okay,
this is cool.
It is cool. It's very cool. I like the name a lot.
Thank you.
It even seems like a name that you would assume was already taken, but nobody had it.
Yeah. I know. We were shocked.
Well, I had someone was like, oh, it kind of reminds me of like Silverchair. And I was like, oh, that is cool, but a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does have, and you are 90s influenced, and it does kind of have like that 90s vibe to it. So it's but you do say though, you're not a shoegaze band, but if there are shoegaze elements in it. And what do people get wrong when they hear reverb, the classic shoegaze reverb, and they immediately start to call you a shoegaze band? What are they missing?
I think you can take this one.
I don't know. I think for me, well, I'm trying to think how. Well, I think for when Halsey and I first started, like trying to do we started the Silverdeer sound. We're trying to figure it out. We both really like loved shoegaze and like loved My Bloody Valentine and Slow Dive and stuff like that. But I think I told Halsey, I was like, I really want to take elements of it, like reverb, be like washy guitars and like make like atmospheric textures, but make it a little more, I wouldn't say mainstream, but more like accessible. Yeah. I feel like to people who maybe don't like shoegaze or that's too like,
because we also really like thinking about like lyrics and understanding like what you're saying and what the song means.
And like with a lot of shoegaze songs, I feel like the vocals are really buried, which is like stylistically really cool and stuff. But lyrically, like Halsey said, like that lyrics are very important to us. And Halsey's an incredible songwriter. And we want to make sure like, we don't want like a pop vocal, but it is kind of like blending.
It's blending. Two. It doesn't like fight the production.
Yes.
Right. And you're the producer, right? Halsey, you're the producer on, is that correct? Or Neek? Okay, you are.
Yeah, he's the
and
singer.
Then I'm like the lyricist. But we both like have a hand in the songwriting process.
So how do you write melodies that fit in and kind of float over the noise that you're creating, if that makes sense? Because your sound does have a lot of that indie kind of fuzz, and it would seem like a challenge to produce. Is it,
Mm-hmm.
or does it come naturally to you?
It was like at first, I feel like there were a couple songs we had to like remix because we weren't quite sure like what was too like loud
Like the
of a
levels,
vocal.
yeah.
But I think once we started making the EP and like once we got like 3 or 4 songs done with our amazing producer Casey
Lagos,
Casey's
and
awesome,
he's the best.
and we were like, okay, we think my voice should sit here, like with reverb and like a certain mic that we use, and kind of just making sure it doesn't fight with the production at any point. Like it kind of matches that reverb. I hope that answered your question.
And I feel like your melodies come with that. Like when we're writing in the studio and you'll have an idea and I'm like, oh my God, that's so good. And you're like, is it though? And I'm like, no, it is. Like, I don't know. It's a very like natural process. And obviously some songs, like it's harder to crack, but I feel like we've kind of found our own groove, like how we write, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like the best way to write songs for us, we've kind of figured that out now, which is really good because I feel like we struggle with that a lot. Even with this EP that's coming out soon, like
they all came in different ways.
Yes, exactly.
What microphone do you use? I'm just curious.
Neumann?
It's a Neumann.
A Neumann.
It's
That's like a $10,000 microphone, right?
No, it's like
it's a 1200 one.
Oh,
because
okay.
we tried a more expensive one recently with Casey, and we were like, wait, this is funny because like we don't even like the more expensive one. Like,
I don't know what it is, but it sounds so good with Halsey's voice. Like we just found it and we've been using it on every single song so far.
That's awesome. That's a great microphone. I think I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, amazing.
Is it like TL something?
Oh yeah. I know. Yeah, it's like I can picture it in my head. Yeah, it's like a little silver box.
Yes.
Yeah, great microphone. Okay, so we'll play something off of. I don't know, what are we even allowed to play? By the way, I have what you sent over here. We'll play something off of your EP, House of Devotion, at some point.
Yeah. So let's listen maybe first to something that's out.
Yes.
Montauk.
Yeah,
really good one.
Okay,
Montauk's a good one.
Okay, we'll play Montauk in just a second. But before we play Montauk, there is an exclusive announcement that you wanted to make regarding your new single. So I'll let you go ahead and take it away.
Okay, so we have a new song coming out called Anywhere. It's the 4th single off our EP, House of Devotion.
Which is coming out August 28th.
Yes, and our song is coming out
July 24th, so in a few weeks.
Right.
And we also have a music video that we just shot, and that's going to come out the same day, and a live performance as well.
And I have it right here. Will I get in trouble if I play just a little bit of it? Like,
go for it. Absolutely, go for it.
Okay, I'm going to play like just a tease. Just a little teaser, okay? Just a few seconds of it. And that's all they get. That's it. That's it. Okay, a little bit more.
I don't know where to go, where to put what I had for.
Okay, we have to keep it. I was going to cut it there. You know, I know everybody wants to hear more, so I have to cut it right there because it's not out yet.
July 24th.
It's not out yet. It will be soon. It will be soon.
We have to respect the fact that it's not out yet. But yeah, very cool. Thank you for making that announcement here with us exclusively.
Announcement, of course.
So, House of Devotion is the EP. We're going to play a song off of it here in just a second. And before I let you go, what should we leave the audience with? Where can they find more of you? Like, what's coming up as far? You have touring coming up. Where can everybody get more Silverdeer?
We're available on Spotify. You can follow us on Instagram. It's Silverdeer Band.
Yeah, all of our socials are Silverdeer Band. We currently don't have any shows planned, but we are going to have an EP release show in August in LA, and definitely want to play a few shows outside of California this year, and hopefully tour next year. That's in the works right now. And yeah, so our, like Halsey said, our single Anywhere comes out July 24th, and then our debut EP, House of Devotion, comes out August 28th.
Very cool. And with the great Casey Lagos producing.
Yes, the best.
Yes. Okay, well, we better get an invite to your your party in August.
Of course.
Will come out. So, well, thank you very much for joining us. We'll play you out with Montauk. Anything you want to say about this? Give a little intro.
I would say this song is about for when you feel like you can't delete someone out of your mind.
Ooh, I like that. Okay. Silverdeer and Montauk from House of Devotion. Thank you both. And
Thank you so much.
Have a great evening.
You too. Thank you guys.
All right. News roundup continuing after we just had Silverdeer on, Jason.
Yeah.
Yes. A cool up and coming band. A couple of good artists.
Sound. Like them.
Yeah. Good energy.
Yeah.
Good
I love
people.
they were very connected. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Like-
I like to support good people, artists that are just good people.
Yeah. Yeah. Before the industry sucks the life out of them.
I know we should have warned them. But yeah,
It's all good.
all right.
We'll find out.
Yes, a couple of more headlines to get to before. Well, we didn't get to earlier before bringing them.
I mean,
on.
there's so much happening, right?
What else did you want to make sure that we?
It's not on our roundup, on our sheet. But have you heard of all the earthquakes that have occurred around the Ring of Fire in the last week, including 2 massive ones that hit Venezuela, but all along like the Asian side of the Ring of Fire? We've seen a lot of earthquakes. I think it's been at least.
Are you recording?
I want to say like eight or 9 earthquakes have happened.
Yeah, I saw this really terrible earthquake video where these people are running down the street and then an apartment building collapsed next to them.
That's insane. Yeah, I mean,
in Venezuela.
They're saying, what, 1,500 people so far in Venezuela have been killed or confirmed?
Jeez.
I saw that a father and son were rescued out of the rubble 4 days after their building collapsed during this earthquake. They were saved and they were rescued and they survived. But yeah, it's heartbreaking. A lot of these countries, they don't have earthquake safe buildings. They're not built to withstand shocks like this. And yeah. But the Ring of Fire is very active right now.
Yeah. This is crazy. Here's a video of one of these buildings collapsing.
¿Cómo es posible que un país que no está dentro del
Yeah,
famoso?
we just watched a skyscraper collapse, essentially.
Yeah,
What we just
it was
saw.
like 13, 14 stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
it's
Ring
crazy.
of Fire.
Ring of Fire is very active right now.
I can't imagine, like, when you're trapped in rubble for that long, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What a
like
terrible
4
way.
days being stuck.
How frightening is that? You don't know if you're going to live. You don't know if you're going to die. You don't know how badly injured you are. You just know that you're stuck. And you could be, some people are stuck in situations like this where they're just kind of pinned and they can come and free people with minimal injuries. Other times they're pinned and like they're going to end up losing a limb or worse. And
it's scary stuff, man.
Ugh.
Like, really.
It really is. It's just like one of the worst ways to go.
Yeah. But that's been going around the world or going on around the world. And then also Europe in a massive heat wave. A heat dome is what they say, Eddie.
A heat
I don't know
dome.
if you've seen this, but and I don't know if you're familiar, but temperatures across Germany, Poland, and the Czech Republic are reaching 41 degrees Celsius.
What is that in Fahrenheit?
Oh, you're unfamiliar.
I'm so sorry. I'm not Canadian. I'm not any other developed nation in the world.
It's around 107 degrees, Eddie.
Holy shit.
Yeah, very toasty. And the problem, a lot of Europe, they haven't adopted AC. So they don't have air conditioning over there. A lot of places, a lot of homes, and people are going through this heat wave without air conditioning.
That is strange. And that they don't have AC, but I guess they haven't needed to just because the climate wasn't it didn't warrant it.
Yeah, it doesn't warrant the need for AC, but with climate change, I think they're going to have to revisit that. And I think this is a great opportunity to rebrand Adobe as an AC company, and we'll go into Europe, and I think that's how we become millionaires, Eddie.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
I know.
I saw people in France walking around with giant ice blocks on top of their heads to try to stay cool.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, my feet are so cold because the AC vent is right there. Like, man, Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah, but oh my God. Man is walking around. This is AI. This is not real. Come on. Get out of here.
But actually, it is real. There's a guy that's actually doing it.
Oh. I mean, they've said over 1,000 people have died from the, succumbing to the heat exhaustion.
It was a terrible way to go. That always affects the elderly when there's heat waves like that. And I don't know, global warming is actually really fucking scary.
Yeah, so the Earth is fighting back against us humans, and just thinking about the folks affected by all the earthquakes around the Ring of Fire, and then also all the folks in Europe facing, hell on Earth, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fear, death, famine.
Yeah. Meanwhile, here in our home state, like, we have wildfires ravaging the land. Shit is fucking real.
We sound
man.
like fear mongers.
Hey, dude.
Here's all the terrible shit happening. Everybody.
Yeah, what's good? Silverdeer. Silverdeer you can listen to Silverdeer, and that'll help you out. But yeah, a lot of things to keep your eye on.
And be terrified about as you're falling asleep.
Right.
Doom scroll all these topics tonight.
Yes. No, don't doom scroll. Like, we're telling you what's happening, so you don't have to doom scroll.
Right.
Don't fuck up your algorithm. Keep it on, cute puppy videos.
Oh, yes. Yes, cute puppy videos. What have you been, what's your algorithm on TikTok showing you lately?
I've gotten it really honed into, I do have dog videos. I have recipes.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting that too, yeah.
Yeah,
dog
lots of recipes. I do have quite a bit of sports and like relationship humor. Those are my...
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
People think that we probably are paying attention to the news all the time, but we try not to.
Yeah, I don't.
We've been there, done that
on my TikTok, but it does come across.
This is our hour of week to catch up on the news, really. And
yeah, well, as we prepare for the show,
a
couple hours out of each week versus like, when we first started the show, it was like every day.
I know. It was way too much. But actually, I'm glad that we went through that because it was sort of like a crash course in politics and geopolitics and how the world works. And I feel like I've learned a lot with this show.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I've learned a lot.
And now I feel like I am just well versed in politics and in current events. Even if I don't pay attention for a week, I can jump back in and still have a grasp and an opinion. And I do, I'm grateful for this show providing that opportunity.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. I would like to thank Chris Barr.
Yeah.
Our former co-host. Okay, so anything else before we get to the 401 and the 405 and see how Hollywood's fucking up?
Yeah, let's see how Hollywood's fucking up because they're fucking up pretty good.
They are.
The 411 on the 405. When Hollywood fucks up, we're there.
I'm a celebrity in an emergency.
Celebrity news, entertainment, celebrity news. Kevin Spacey.
What? He's still alive?
He's still alive. Of course, he was blackballed after he's been accused of sexual assault by more than a dozen men. He was dropped from major projects, of course, House of Cards, and then some movies, and then he's kind of been ostracized ever since then, rightfully so. It's all during the Me Too movement is when this started to happen. Bill Maher invited Kevin Spacey onto his podcast the other day. Did you know that Bill Maher has a podcast?
I did not know that.
It's called Club Random, and it's very cringy.
Really cringy, huh?
It's very weird, because the whole time you have Bill Maher, very strange lighting in the whole thing. It's like he's sitting in a strip club, and the whole time he's getting drunk. That's what Bill Maher does on his podcast, and there's a lot of clips out there of him just being kind of out of touch, and he's really lost his way. There's a moment where Bill Maher was cool, but you watch Club Random and you're like, oh, geez, how is this guy ever cool? I don't know.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah. But
anyway,
he brought Kevin Spacey on. And Kevin Spacey is under the assumption that Hollywood is starting to crack open the door for him yet again.
Oh, maybe being on Bill Maher's podcast was indication that the crack is opening.
Maybe. I mean, are you interested in seeing any of this or hearing any of it?
Yeah, let's try one clip. Yeah, I'll listen. I'll watch one and then we'll see what happens. But
okay, here's a bit of Kevin Spacey on Bill Maher's Club Random. Let's see what they talked about here. Let me see. Hang on. I don't know why it mutes sometimes, and it always moves the mute button. And I can't.
Oh God!
I can't even find. There's no volume. Oh, there it is. They move it every fucking time.
I remember when he was.
Wait, hang on. Let me get a different clip of it. Yeah, I wanted to get the one where
talking about being a window into coming back to Hollywood.
Yeah, he came in and
here's the thing
down.
about Kevin Spacey for me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before
I find this clip.
Everything that happened, right? Like, I thought Kevin Spacey was actually like, I enjoyed the movies that he was in.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people did. I think I obviously he was a fairly big actor, and all the stories and the allegations and things that came out like on surface, like I cannot bring myself to watching anything with Kevin Spacey in it now.
I know, it's just too weird. Because the guy's
weird,
kind of a monster, according to the allegations.
I mean, really, yeah. Like it sounds fucking terrible. Like
and that's
how he was.
That's kind of like what Bill Maher said. He was like, just kind of paraphrase. Because now when I search for this clip, I can't find it. Even though an hour before the show, I typed in this exact same search phrase, and the video that I was trying to pull up was on the top. Now I can't find it.
Oh my God, it was scrubbed from the internet already.
But yeah, Bill Maher was like, where there's smoke, there's fire. There have been all these allegations. However, you've beaten them all in court. And
has he beaten them or has he? I don't know. I haven't followed the Kevin Spacey story. Did he settle or did he actually beat the allegations?
Well, it's funny because Kevin Spacey did qualify that statement that Bill Maher said, and he said, we have beat every court case with a jury.
Oh, interesting.
So in other words, there's been a lot of settlements.
Oh, I don't know. That doesn't sound like settlements. If he's saying he
civil
beats a court case with a jury, he's beating these allegations. That's not the same as settling the allegations.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I mean, if you have a jury that listens to all of the evidence, like they come down with a verdict, right? Like, so if he says that he faced these allegations, he fought against them, and a jury decided it, that is not a settlement. A settlement is before a jury makes a decision.
Right.
The two sides come together to agree upon a monetary value.
Yes.
To get this out of court.
Exactly. Exactly. And here's a bit of Bill Maher and Kevin Spacey.
Is he really here?
He's really here.
Wow.
Thank you for having me.
Hey.
You kidding?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to talk to you. I mean, I was so excited all day because I don't see you. Obviously, there are reasons of an unpleasant nature that prevent you from being, but I'll say this, I don't know if we could talk about, obviously punishment, crime, what fits, but like you were always a working actor. For you to like lose working, you always seem to be the kind of guy who like loves to be.
By the way, what the hell's Bill Maher even saying? He's slurring already.
Is he drunk already?
Yes, this is the thing. Like, I don't understand this podcast. He shows up wasted and then gets more wasted.
Is he wasted or is he just getting older, Eddie?
Oh no, this is the whole theme of the show. Like, and then he smokes joints. And he's like,
got it.
He's like,
he's just fucked up interviewing people.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, that's our dream.
Be on a set.
Definitely.
Like De Niro's like that. They just go from one to. That's why they do some shit. Because you'd rather work on some shit than not work, right?
You'd rather work on some shit, although, when you...
Anyways, it's just people are talking about that. Kevin Spacey. I don't think he's going to be welcomed into Hollywood anytime soon.
You don't think? I don't know.
I don't think he's going to be welcomed back with open arms. Over the weekend at the box office, Toy Story 5, number 1.
Oh.
70 million. Followed by Supergirl, 38.
Are you going to see Toy Story 5 in the theater, Eddie?
I didn't see 4.
E.
See, I actually side with Quentin Tarantino on this. He says that Toy Story 1 through 3 were perfect, and to him, it's over. And I think I'm in the same boat.
How do you say that without seeing the movies?
Because they wrapped up the story so perfectly. Have you seen 4? How could they even it's like they're restarting a different... Everybody says that they're good, though, so I don't know, maybe.
I mean, yeah. I don't know if I'm the best judgment, because if you bring up Tarantino, I'm not the biggest Tarantino fan.
Wow.
I know. So I don't know if you can use my judgment for...
But you like Toy Story or 4 and 5?
Fuck, I can't remember if I've seen 4. I'll go see 5. I think the wife wants to see 5. I'll go see it with her.
I would go see it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, but I didn't see 4, so...
Well, you're fucked. You don't know where the story's at right now.
I know.
Yeah, but Supergirl opened at number 2. You did see Supergirl. What was your take on Supergirl?
A super waste of time.
Ooh, damn.
James Gunn has lost it.
No.
Yeah, I felt like it was boring. One of the most, I don't know. Maybe I was in a bad mood. I'll say that. I just, I know a lot of people are excited about it, but it did not live up to Superman and isn't the same quality at all. It just was like a lot of lazy writing and a lot of green screen that was just ridiculous after a while. And I know that all superhero movies are green screen, but this one was just like too much. I don't know. I didn't like it.
Yeah, man.
Had a good soundtrack though, because they had like a lot of like female fronted rock and punk bands and a lot of good songs.
Oh, that's cool.
Which I really liked, but
so you're saying wait for it to come out on streaming?
Yeah, I don't know. Are you interested in seeing that at all?
No.
Obsession, number 3, 9.8 million. And this one, I don't know. I might have to actually see it. I'm not a big horror fan, or at least horror with gore. I'm not a big gore guy, but this one is getting great reviews.
Interesting.
It was made by a YouTuber with a shoestring budget, and now it's pulled in $233 million.
Wow, really?
Yeah. And everybody's saying that it's a really good movie, too, like great acting and writing and all that stuff.
Kind of like Blair Witch Project, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Like low budget, high return.
Yeah, a lot of buzz on that. So I'm kind of I'm intrigued now, even though like the gore kind of freaks me out. I can watch Jackass all day with like the throwing up and the shitting, but like the gore, the fake gore, I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm a pussy.
Jackass did come out. They opened it in 4th. We went and saw it.
We were the only people, apparently.
Not a lot of people, but we were one of them. Like, what was your take on Jackass?
I mean, it was everything that I knew it was going to be, because I talked to Bam Margera's manager months ago, and he gave me the whole spiel on it.
Oh, got it.
He said it was like going to be presented as a new movie, but not really. It's like a clip, like a best of with a couple of new things. That's what it was.
Yeah, I
loved it though. I had fun. I laughed. I enjoyed it. I had a good time.
Yeah, it was a good. I enjoyed it. Like, it is fun to see that movie in the theater. You were not wrong.
Oh, that movie in the theater. It's the only way to see a Jackass film.
Yeah, I will say I walked away and I was a little sad, Eddie.
Yeah.
I was a little sad because, like, they've watching Jackass from when we were younger. Like, now they're saying they're too old to continue doing this kind of shit. Like, made me feel old and sad.
I know.
Like, I was like, oh, they're too old to do these stunts. Like, does that mean we're too old?
No, I mean, like, they've got, like, a lot of years on us, but...
I know, but still, like, it was, that kind of bummed me out, though. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, same. It was a nice send-off, though. Like, it was kind of like a little love letter to the whole franchise, except I wish, obviously, Bam was involved fully. They let his likeness be used in this one, but... end of an era for sure. Well, actually, not really. So here's what I heard.
We don't know.
What I heard was they're going to call this the last one. This is straight from a source, a very close source that would know. I can't say anything else, but I've like talked to like somebody who knows. So they're going to continue on Jackass, but with the new cast in the forefront, and then the old people in the background. So they're gonna do more movies, but this was like the goodbye to the old crew.
Got it.
Yeah, which could still be
favorite
fun.
Jackass?
I mean Knoxville. Knoxville's the craziest one. Who's yours?
You know, that was something I was thinking about. Like
Danger Aaron is really good too,
dude. I think that might be mine.
He's always like,
I think he's funny,
and he does crazy shit too.
And Chris Pontius, I think is fun. I always find him funny.
Yep.
Although he always shows his dick, it's kind of weird.
I mean that's like all he did in this new movie.
Yeah, he just swings it around,
right? And
that's
didn't do any stunts.
Yeah, I would say him or Danger Aaron are probably my two favorite.
Yeah. Poor
Johnny. I mean, I don't know. It feels like low hanging fruit to say Johnny.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be like cool to not say Johnny, but I think like he is the heart and soul of it.
Yeah,
and he's fucking crazy. He's done the craziest stunts on the whole.
Yeah, he does some fucking crazy shit.
And then also to like kind of be the ringleader, and he like designs a lot of the stunts.
Yeah.
But Bam is also awesome. Like he doesn't get. Well, I mean,
Steve-O's
good. Steve-O, they're all like very
Wee Man.
I mean, they're all legends.
Yeah.
And Dave England, don't forget that guy.
Yeah. They've done a lot of shit.
Yeah, so much
Ryan
respect.
Dunn, I mean,
and Dunn, yeah. Rest in peace.
I think one of the craziest things is him, like, you remember him putting a Hot Wheel up his ass and doing an X-ray? Like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, that's insane.
Everything that they did.
Anyway.
But, yeah. Thank you, Jackass. I hope that you guys continue on with the new crew, which were underutilized in the new movie, but they were shown on screen. Like you have Rachel Wolf, the only female, then Dark Shark and his dad, or was the dad Dark Shark? But I don't remember.
I didn't follow that because again they weren't featured. So
they were in the last movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, that's it. Go see some movies. Enjoy the summer. Get outside.
Beat the heat if you're in Europe and go see a movie.
Happy 4th of July.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited for our 4th of July. So
we're going to be celebrating America with like-minded individuals who want to see a better outcome.
And that's the way to do it.
Yeah. So, all right. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time on It's News to Us.
With
all due respect, that's a bunch of malarkey.
Give it up for Adobe, everybody.